Hi, my name is Jonathan Reyes, and I am a student of Citrus College's architecture program. So when I first started architecture, it was back in high school. My junior year, I was given the option to take some classes, and I saw this one class. It was the architecture CAD class, and it was with Aaron Ruiz. I got my first taste of the field through that class. We did a few fun activities, we practiced with CAD patterns. We also made animated 2D characters from our favorite shows. After that, we got into the more serious parts of the major, and we developed house plans for Revit on the Autodesk program. And during that time, I originally thought I wanted to be a bioengineer, making prosthetics and learning just basic human anatomy and all. But I realized it wasn't for me when I started taking the architecture classes. Most of my life, I liked being creative. I would mess around with Legos, building blocks. I eventually went on to Minecraft, which was pretty fun. But during my time at Glendora, I realized that my purpose was to be in this major, and that it was for me. So throughout the years of high school, I only did the architecture class for 2 years. I did the regular class for CAD, and then I was in the advanced class for CAD. Unfortunately, during the time I was in the advanced, it was 2020, so we closed down. However, Aaron Ruiz was able to get us to work regardless, and we did some models using staples. I made a US Capitol model, and after that, we went back in again, and we started working on Revit models again. After high school, I wanted to get higher education. I decided to transfer to Citrus. So by the time I transferred to Citrus, we were still online, and I was pretty excited for the architecture program. But throughout the semesters, each time I was able to work with some brilliant professors and be able to create new ideas that I always want to put out. So I worked on house plans, I worked on models, 3D models instead rather than just programs. I also learned how to hand draft. One of those are studios. So when you first start here, you're going to start with hand drafting. You're going to be sketching all your models out, and then you're going to advance more into the software programs where you will be practicing with AutoCAD, Revit, and Rhino. All those classes, you will be able to get help from all your professors. I know, for me, for example, I've had a lot of questions about Rhino, but Professor Julio for that class was able to help me learn more about Rhino. So now it's a little more easy for me. And along with hand drafting, I wasn't too good at it at first. However, the professor for that class, Professor Flint Tabata, he was able to also help me out with teach me more than we were originally learning. So it helped me more just by asking. So here at Citrus College, we also have a club known as the Architecture Club. And with that club, its purpose is to give back to the community. So one of those projects that we've worked on is the Shower of Grace, which is pretty much just a portable shower that goes from LA to Orange County. And it's so that we can give the homeless showers. It's an opportunity to show that we still see them as people, whereas others do not, and that we're able to give them back dignity and able to give them a shower. Just focus on what I need to get completed. Create an agenda of things to do. So when you go here, be sure to also manage your time properly, because one thing in an instant, you could be goofing off, and then the day after you have an assignment that's due that you haven't started working on. But at the end of the day, it's worth it, because even though you're sacrificing a lot, it's to get you further to a level where you are successful and you could be able to go down the career path that you want to.